Hello and welcome to Higher Ground Gaming. This is Eric. Today I decided to play my first full game of Ice Nutz Pro Hockey, Dice Hockey on my channel. And I showed you a little bit of it yesterday. Kind of like a little bit of a summary of the end of the game, which I played between the Bruins and the it was Anaheim, I believe. And I just decided today that I would play a game being the, I was going to wait, but I decided it being the eclipse day today, solar eclipse day, that would be a perfect day to play my first tabletop game on my channel. So I figured that's a day I can remember, August 21st, 2017. So I decided to play a game between the arch rivals Montreal Canadiens and the Boston Bruins, kind of like the Red Sox and Yankees in baseball. With Montreal winning more of the, especially further back, winning more of the games and everything, just like the Yankees did with the Red Sox for a while. But so I decided to play a game from 2015 and 16 again. It's the season that came with the set that I got, and so I decided to go with that. And I'm going to kind of teach it as I go, so I might be going a little bit slower. Hopefully it's definitely faster than the first game I played, which took me a few hours, let's just say that. But it did go into overtime, so that's why it was a little bit longer too. But anyway, without further ado, I'm going to get started. So you have your Montreal line right here is your card. And you keep track of what line you're on by using this black puck marker. And same thing for the opposing team. So the visiting team I'll put on the left, which is Montreal, and the home team, which is Boston, I'll put on the right. I just kind of arbitrarily decided that because I'm playing in my home stadium, which is hometown of Gardner, so I decided Bruins were going to be home team based upon that. No other reason. Show you a little bit of the so this is my chart here for skating and passing, and and then the rest of them are for shooting. The breakaway shots chart, the red zone shot chart, the yellow zone shot chart, blue zone and white zone shot charts, depending upon which zone the skater is in if they decide to shoot. Now I'm going to be playing the solitaire mode, which means that the visiting team, in this case, Montreal, so the other team, which is the visiting team, I will be using, when they get the possession, they'll be using this right here. Maybe you can't see it that well, but that's the solitaire skate or pass chart. Then I'll be doing the solitaire opponent line change chart, which is right there. Sorry for my hairy arm. So when they do a line change, I'll be doing that. I'm not going to be using the injuries. I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible. And but everything else pretty much is going to be just a regular game. But those are the ones you deal with when you're doing a solitaire. I may end up getting a pointer or something like that to use it. But again, bear with me. It's the first time I've done a tabletop game, so hopefully it'll go fairly smoothly. It might be a little bumps in the road. And on the main chart right here, this is your penalty chart right there. That's when a penalty occurs. So we'll do that as we'll go over it as it happens. So the first thing we want to do is we do a face-off. When you do the face-off, it starts off as the home team getting that 1 to 10 on a D20 roll, and the visiting team or the other team getting the 11 to 20 rolls. So that means they win the face-off. Now there are modifiers to that, which we're gonna use. If you go on to here and you look at the face-offs right here, this is the face-off of Montreal. See, it's a +1 right there, and the Bruins is also a +1. So that would make a difference of 0. So there is no adjustment. It's still a 50-50 shot. If Montreal was a 2 and Boston was a 1, then Montreal would have an advantage by a +1, and therefore Montreal would get a Bruins would only have a 1 to 9 chance of getting the face-off, and Montreal would get a 10 to 20 instead of 11 to 20. So they would get a +1 on there. But this being even, they it's a wash, so it's still 50-50 shot, 1 to 10 for the home team and 11 to 20 for the away team. Now, the chart I have here, once you get determine who wins the face-off, then you roll the D10, which I roll both at the same time, and you use the puck handler chart. So 0 to, I'll show you on the other chart here. So the puck handler chart, give it a second to focus there. That's a little bit better there. It's not really focusing as well as I'd like it, but anyway, that puck handler chart, 0 to 1 would be a DR, which is the right defenseman. 2 to 3 is a left defenseman. 4 to 5 is the right wing gets it. 6 to 7 is left wing, and 8 to 9 is the center iceman. So that determines who gets the puck off of the face-off. So anyway, so I'm just going to get started, and then after you determine who gets the puck, you determine whether or not you're going to skate or pass. Now the solitaire mode, if the opponent gets the puck, we roll on the solitaire skate chart, which is right in the bottom right. There it is. That's better. You got to hold it a little closer, I guess. So you can see the puck handler chart up there. 0 to 1, right defenseman. 2 to 3, left defenseman. 4 to 5, right wing. 6 to 7, left wing, and 8 to 9, center. Now the solitaire skater pass. So when the opponent gets it, based upon these rolls right here, you roll a d20, and then whichever you roll on there, that's who they're going to either pass or skate to. Now, when you pass, when you skate, you can only the player who has the puck can only skate once. They can't skate twice in a row. So if I were to get the opponent here, if they got to roll a 7, say, they would skate once, and then the next time they would have to pass it. So I'd have to roll something above an 8 to pass it. So anyway, but we'll go over that as that happens. Let's see what else I was going to say. Can't think of what I was going to do right there. And oh yeah, when the if there is a completed pass or a skate into the on normal play, or if they have I think a lead is what it is. Let's see. So it's under the solitaire mode right here. There we go. So solitaire skating and passing and line change charts are provided on the back to help determine the actions of the solitaire opponent. Those are the ones I went over there. Roll for the solitaire opponent. Sorry, shaking there a little bit. Okay. When solitaire opponent is on power play or penalty. Okay, wait. Roll for the solitaire opponent line changes on every stoppage of play. When the solitaire opponent is on a power play or penalty kill, select their best players. During normal action and power plays, solitaire opponent shoots in blue, yellow, and red. So, normal action and when they're on the power play, whenever the puck handler, the skater, or it's a pass into the blue, yellow, and red zones, then you would shoot for the opponent automatically. If it's in a penalty kill situation, or when they're leading, then in the blue zone, they won't shoot. They'll... Come on. Oh, it's not focusing now. They'll skate or pass in the blue zone. And then the red and yellow zone, they'll always shoot it. So anyway, so that's just a little summary there. But I just want to get the game started because it does take a while to play. So I kind of want to get it going. And up here on the top here, that is your timer. So every box is a 30-second mode there. If it's a skate or a pass, then it moves 30 seconds. If it's a change of possession, it moves 30 seconds. But if the opponent, if the either team has a shot on goal and you come up with a red zone, yellow zone, blue zone, or white zone, that means they get the puck back, and there's no advancement of time on that. Only time it changes an escape, pass, or a change of possession. Those are the time when it passes. Now, you have to do a line change three times every 10 minutes. If the let's see here. Oh, yeah. Each team must perform a minimum of 3 line changes during every 10-minute block of time. Failure to do so will result in a 2-minute unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. I was kind of loose on that when I played my first playthrough just because I was getting the rules down, but I'm going to try to adhere to that as much as possible. Each line must be represented once and remain on the ice at least 1 minute, but no more than 3 minutes. If a line stays on the ice more than 3 minutes, all the players' skill ratings are reduced to 0. Now, I haven't gone over the skills yet. So both teams can make a line change during stoppage of play. The visitors declare their line change first. During play, only the defense can declare a line change, and only immediately after a change of possession. So before you roll the dice. During power plays, coaches can mix players from different teams to create the strongest scoring penalty killing lines. Okay, and you place the PP and PK discs on the players to participate in the power play or the penalty kill. All right, so anyway, that seems like a lot. It might seem a little overwhelming at first, but as we do it, it'll start to make more sense. Now I'm going to show you, so I don't have to pick up those lines there. I'm going to show you what a line card looks like. So if we do the line 1 there for Anaheim, there we go. You see skate ratings, pass ratings, shot ratings, check ratings, and defend ratings. When you're skating or passing, you use those ratings right there, and depending upon what you roll and what chart, you're going to compare the skate or pass ratings to the check or defend ratings on whatever the defending player is. So say, for instance, you had a skate of +3, and those are modifiers, and those will modify on the D10 die. So you have, say we had Perron there, and he has say he was skating. So he has a skate of +3, and say, just for the sake of it, say the opponent was Siflerberg. It isn't going to be because they're on the same team, but just for this sake. And say that the chart said it's going to be a check. So it's skate versus check. So you would compare that +3 to the -1. So that would be a +2 in favor of the skater. So you would add that +2. So say if you rolled a 10 and a 6, that would now be a 10 and a 8 because you would add 2 to that D10 rating, and that you would move to the right on the chart. But anyway, I'll show that as it goes on. But yeah, those are the 5 ratings for the players. Each player has one, and the whole line is on one card, which is nice. Now, the goaltender, you can see right there, depending upon what zone they're shooting from, you have an angles, a glove, and a quick. Angles are for the glove is actually for the furthest out shot, then angles is for the next in, I think it's the yellow zone, and the quick is just a reaction shot, so that's going to be on the any red zone shots there. I believe that's how it goes. The only thing on here is penalty, and that adds to the penalty type when you're doing a penalty. But anyway, and the left, that's the starting goaltender. I usually just go with the starting goaltender right now, and you can see the well, in this case it's a little bit lower for the backup goaltender. But anyway, so that's pretty much what's on there on the lines. You can see it a little better now. And it's a left wing, center, right wing, left defenseman, and right defenseman. Okay. So anyway, so let's get started. So it's the opening face-off here. And hold on, I'm going to get my other chart here. Be right back. Alrighty, so I got my starting lineups. Just want to show you. So for the Bruins, for the Montreal, it's going to be Pacioretty, left wing, Galchenyuk, the center, Gallagher, the right wing, Markov, the left defense, and Subban, the right defense for the Bruins. And it's going to be Marchand, the left wing, Bergeron, the center. Come on, focus. Eriksson, the right wing, Chara, the left defenseman, and K. Miller, the right defenseman. And in goal is Condon for the Canadiens and Tuukka Rask for the Bruins. All right, and there you go. So I'm just going to fill in the first lines right now. All right, so let's get it underway. So we're going to roll for the face-off. And it's an 11 and an 8. So 11, 8. So 11 means that the visiting Canadiens win the face-off. And 8 will determine the player that gets it. So 8 is, if you look at the chart here, I'm just going to show this for the first few ones. So 8 means the center iceman on the puck handler chart there. So the center will get the puck. So that's going to be Galchenyuk. He'll get it for the Canadiens. And then what you would do is, I got to roll, since I'm playing the solitaire mode, I'm going to roll the solitaire skater pass chart to determine what they're going to do. And when they get the puck, they'll get it in the... So Montreal will be going to this goal. Boston will be in... Rask is in here. And Condon is in here. So I always have the home team going this way. And the home team going... Actually, I do it the opposite way. The Bruins will be in this net. And the Canadiens will... Actually, yeah, I'll just have Montreal be in this net because it's easier to tell. So Montreal, the visitors are here, and Rask is in there. So Montreal wins it right here. So the center gets it. So let's say right about here in this part of the white zone. Okay, and now we're going to determine what they're going to do. So we roll the D20 again, and it's a 6. So that 6 is going to be a skate. So that's skate. So Galchenyuk, we'll put the little puck right here next to him. So he's going to skate. He's got a +4 skate. So now we just roll, we're going to roll the 20 and the 10, and we're going to look at the skating chart, which is up here. Cross-reference that. It's going to be a little hard to see for you, so apologize for that. So 9 and 4. So we're going to go down to the 9 on the skate chart. So it's 9 and 4. So this is before adjustments. So before adjustments, 9 and 4 is an F, which is a face-off. Puck flew out of the rink, or something else happened to create a stoppage of play. It got stuck under a skate or something like that. Who knows? So that will be a... Oh, I'm sorry, it's not... That's a P, not an F. So 9-4 that means a possible penalty. But now we have to take into account the adjustments. So 9 and a 4, if you look here, this first column right here says RW for right wing. So the right wing is the Bruins player that is going to be up against him. So it's going to be Eriksson there. So Eriksson now, if you look at the 9-4, if it's an odd roll, it's going to be skate versus check on the D20. If it's an even roll, it's going to be skate versus the other player's defend. In this case, it's an odd. The 9 is odd. So it's going to go skate versus check. So the skate on Galchenyuk is a 4, and his check rating is a 0. He's awful at checking as Eriksson. So that means that it's going to be a +4 added to the D10 result. So instead of a 9-4, it's going to be a 9-8. So 9-8 is going to be a successful, is WZ right here. So it's a successful pass into the white zone. So it's going to be this part of the white zone right here. So now, successful skate, sorry, successful skate. So Galchenyuk has the puck still. Now he's in this part of the white zone there. So now we have to roll, since he cannot skate again, we have to roll the D20 to determine the solitaire skater pass chart, but it cannot be a 1 through 8, so if it is, we'll just re-roll it. So we'll see what happens here. 13. So it's a 13 now. So 13 on the chart is going to be a pass to the best shooter. So if you look at the shot ratings of each one of the shooters, we have Pacioretty has a +4, Gallagher has a +4. So you have two players with a +4. So what I usually do with this is you could possibly re-roll and do like odd even to see which one gets it. I'm not sure the exact ruling on this one, if there's a tie on this case. Or I could go with what player seems to have the best offensive ratings overall. So I think I'm going to go with that. I kind of think that's some of the other decisions you make with the best ratings here. But he has the best skate here. He has a higher skate than Gallagher does. So I'm going to go, it's going to be a pass to Pacioretty. That's how I pronounce it. So I'm going to try to pass it to him. So now we're going to look at the second chart right here, which is the passing chart. So we're going to roll the D20 and the the D10. So now that's a very good shot, a very good chance of getting the pass here. That usually the higher the numbers on the D20 and the higher here, if you get both high, then it's going to be a successful pass. So let's see here. So now we'll go down to 17, and it's going to be the opposing right winger. So the right winger is, again, Eriksson, and it's a 7. So 17 and 7. So 17 and 7. So before adjustments, it's going to be a successful pass into the yellow zone right here, which is right here, kind of by the face-offs there. So, but now we got to do the adjustments. So in this case, the passing chart is just the opposite. For the odd roll, it's pass versus defend instead of pass versus check, which is here. And the even roll is pass versus check. So now it's going to be odd, so it's pass versus defend. So that pass versus defend, we look at the ratings here. So his pass rating is a 3, and Eriksson's pass rating is, defend, is it? Thankfully it's defend, is a -3. So you look at 3 and -3, that's a wash. They wash out. 3 minus 3 is 0. So it's still 17 and 7, which is a successful pass into the yellow zone. So that will be a pass over here into the yellow zone. Oh, and one thing I forgot to do, there was that first pass here, that was success, so that was 30 seconds go off, and now with this one, another 30 seconds go off there. Okay, all right. Okay, so 17 and 7, so that means now that Pacioretty has the puck, and he is now in the yellow zone, which means for the solitaire opponent, it's going to be an automatic shot, and thankfully he has a good shot, well, if you're a Canadiens fan, a +4, so he will take a shot now. So we're going to be in the yellow zone, so we're going to look at this chart right here. So let's see what happens here. So 13 and 9, good for the 9. 13, I'm not sure if it might be good enough. No, I think it's just going to miss. So 13 and 9 is a blue, so it's going to end up, the shot is going to be good. Now, you can't really see it here, but in order for the shot to be on net, it has to be above the dotted line right here. This one's a little hard to see because it's like a tannish, yellowish. But above here is a successful shot on goal. Otherwise, you have, so now in the yellow zone, if it's greater than 3, which it is, for the D20, you go with shot versus the goalie's angles. So in this case, it's a 13 and 9, which is blue zone. So the shot, his shot is a 4, the goalie's angles, so you look at Rask's angles. His angles rating is a -4, so that's a wash. 4 shot and a -4, so there's no adjustment. So you just go with the 13-9, which is going to be a shot. It's going to be on net, but the rebound's going to go out to the blue zone. And anytime you have a white zone, blue zone, yellow zone, or red zone type of shot here, that means the offense will get the puck back. If it's below that, then these are just the defensive positions that get the puck. So if it's a high rating, chances are you're going to get it back for another shot. So 13-9. So that was a shot by Pacioretty, and it's going to go on goal. Just want to mark it on my chart here. But it's not going to be in. It's going to be saved by Rask, and it's going to be kicked out to the blue zone. So they'll be kicked out to our blue zone right here. So now we roll determine which puck handler gets it. So that's a 7. So that means the left wing is going to get it. So that is, again, Pacioretty. He's going to get his own rebound, and he's going to shoot again. So again, no time goes off the clock because it's still the same. The offense still has the puck. Ooh, very good shot here. This looks like it's going to be a goal, unfortunately, for Bruins fans. So it's a 20 and a 9. So 20 is all the way down here, and a 9 is going to be a goal here. So I don't think that, yeah, and again, it's going to be the 4 shot versus this time, though, it's yellow, so I'm sorry, it's a blue zone shot. So it's this chart right here. So this time it's shot versus glove. Now, Rask's glove is not as good. It's a 3. So there's be a higher adjustment, 29, it'll be a 20-10, but there is no 10. That's as high as you can go. So it's going to be a goal for Pacioretty. So the Canadians get on the board, and this time you advance it. And so it's a goal for the Canadians. So the Canadians go up 1-0 on the goal by Pacioretty. So he's on the first shot of the game, it's a goal. Second shot of the game, it's a goal. Both by Pacioretty. Now, let's see here. Galchenyuk passed it to him, so he'll get an assist. So this is how we mark it on our chart here. 2 shots on goal, 1 goal, and an assist for Gallagher. And I'm going to mark it here. And I didn't do this the first game I played, but I'm going to mark the goal as being scored by, and I'm going to mark the time approximately within 30 seconds here. I guess there's probably a way I could roll it. I know with inside the crease hockey, they have a thing where you can determine what's exactly, like within 6 seconds or something like that. But I'm not going to worry about that, or within 10 seconds. So I'm just going to say it was exactly at 18:30 that the goal occurred. And it's going to be by Pacioretty. And a assist to Gallagher. Okay, so Montreal goes on the board first, 1-0. So now we'll have a face-off at center. And we're going to roll the... So now I'm going to let Montreal is going to roll first for their line. So that's a 1. So I'm not going to go with that just because that's the 1 they had on first. So we're just going to go with a line change there. So 3, that's still the same thing. 7, that's still the first line, 1-8. So 16, which is going to be the third line. So I'm going to put the third line out now. Okay. So Montreal is going to go with the third line. So I'm just going to move this over to here. And the Bruins are going to go with, I'm going to match up my second line with that because I think I get an advantage there. Okay. So I'm going to go with my second line there. And all right, so 1.5 minutes in, and Montreal has the lead. All right, as you can see, this goes by pretty fast. Pretty slow at first because I'm explaining it. It normally would go by a little bit quicker. But all right, so we have another face-off here. So we're going to determine who wins the. Oh, and I keep track of the face-off. So face-off wins for Montreal gets 1 there. Okay. All right. So it's a 3-1. So this time it's the Bruins that win the face-off, since it's 1-10 is the home team. So the Bruins will get the puck, and it's going to be to, let's see here, that 1. And I'm going to stop showing this after this possession. Just wanted to show it again. So the puck handler 1 would be the defensive right defenseman. So that is, in this case, is because it's line 2, is going to be Miller, C. Miller. I think it's Craig Miller, I believe. Or Chris Miller could be. So Miller will get the puck, and he is going to, now I can choose for him. He has both a skate and a pass rating of 3, but he doesn't have a great shot, so I don't want him to really skate with it in case he gets in close. Then he's going to have a weak, then I'm probably going to want to pass it again. So I'm just going to have him pass it to, and I'm going to look at my best shooters here. Looks like Krejci is my best shooter. So I want to go with Krejci. I want to try to pass it to Krejci. So he's got a pass of +3 there. So he's going to have the puck over here since he is the right defense. Let's say he got it right here. It's a face-off. So they're going to go this way now. Did I do that right? Yeah, that's right. So they're going to go this way. Bruins are. And I might do something later on. I might put like the little things for the logo so you can tell which team is on one end. There, I didn't do that right now, but I may do that after another stoppage of play. I might print a little thing out so you know which team is going where. But for now, it's just, since Montreal's on the left, that's where the goalie is, and Boston's on the right there. Okay. So all right, so the Bruins win that face-off. And we have a 3-6, so not a very good roll here for Miller. See Miller, he is going to be passing. So we look on the pass chart. So a 3-6, 3 and 6 says LW. So left wing will get the puck now. That's before adjustment. So now we have to check the adjustments. And if you look at the 3-6, the 3 is a right wing. So that means line 3 here is Indrigetto. He gets it. And it is a 3-6, so that is a odd versus pass versus defense, since it's odd on the D20. So pass is a 2, and the defend on Miller, the pass is a 2 for Miller, 3, and the defend is a -2. So he does have he picks up a +1 on that, Miller does. So instead of a 3-6, it's a 3-7. But I think that's going to be the same result, still the left wing right here. So 3-7 is still left wing. So that means it's a change of possession. The left wing, Byron gets it. So now that's it. Actually, I should have done, no, off the face-off there wasn't a change there. You don't move the clock after the face-off. You move the clock after the next pass or skating play. So that's 18 now. Okay, so now it's going to be a change of possession. So I'm just going to assume he was passing it over here, and change of possession occurred in the white zone right there. So now Byron has it, and I put this back up here to show that I don't know who has the puck yet. So that's a change of possession. And now we're going to roll it. We're going to roll the D20 to determine what they're going to do with it. So that's an 11. So that's a pass to the center. So he's going to attempt to pass it to Descharnais. That's how you pronounce it, Descharnais. You don't pronounce the S as silent. Okay, so now he gets it. So that's a successful pass. Well, we don't know it's a successful pass, actually. Yeah, we have to roll for that. That's right. Okay, so it's a 17-0. So it's going to be a pass. So 17 is down here, and 0 is a successful blue zone pass to and the right wing is going to be the defender. So the right wing is Connolly for Boston. And so it's going to be a 17-0, so it's going to be odd. So it's pass versus defend. So his pass is a 1, and his defend is a -2. So it's a -1. So instead of 17-0, it's 0 is as low as it can go. So it's 17-0. So that is going to be but it's a successful pass into the blue zone. So Montreal is on the, and that'll be in the zone right there. So that's a successful pass there. So that time clock goes there. Okay. And I think it was 18:30. I just want to keep track of when these lines went on as best as possible. And you can use another marker, which I think I might use. So that's when, I'll put it right up here to show that's when they got it. So I'm going to keep track of how long the line's been on. So it might seem like a lot, but once you get it down, at first this really seemed like a lot last time I played it, but you really just, you remember it, and it starts to flow. But it flows really well, I think. Okay, so that is a successful pass to Descharnais, and since he is in the blue zone, he is going to shoot it. So the blue zone shot, 7 and 8, so not a very good shot there. So blue zone shot, 7 and 8 is a face-off. So in the zone face-off temporarily. So now we have to check shot versus glove. So shot for Descharnais is a 2 versus glove for Rask, which is -3. So it's a -1. So it's a 7 and a 7. So 7 and a 7 is now, it's not a face-off. It's 7-7 is a right wing. Will get the puck for the Bruins. So after the shot is good, but Rask makes the save. So the shot by, hold on just 1 second. All right, sorry about that. Just want to get the rest of the lineups on there. So Descharnais shot it, and it was saved. And it comes out to the right wing Connolly. So we change of possession there, so we move the clock. And now it's going to be the Bruins on offense, change of possession. So I think I'm going to go with have the defense change their line. And it's a 17, that's the same line. Oh, come on. 15, so I think that's the second line now. So now the second line is going to come on for the Canadiens. So now all 3 lines have been represented. And the Bruins are on offense, so they have to stick with the same line there. So I got to keep track of that, because if I go 3 minutes or more, then there is a penalty on the Bruins for oh no, that's just 3 lines for every 10 minutes, so I'm still good with that. But if they do stay out for 3 minutes, then all their stats go to 0. So that's, I don't want to do that. Which would be at the 18:30 right there at the 15:30. So I got to be careful on that. 3 more ticks there. Okay, so Connolly has it now for the Bruins, and he is going to skate because he has a +3 skate. So I'm going to go with that. He's better skate than pass. So it's 11-1, not the greatest roll. So skate is 11-1. So, right, looks like it's going to be a face-off, but now we got to compare that to DL, which is line 2 now. So it's Petrie for the Canadiens, line 2. So he is a 11-1. So that's a skate versus check. So it's a skate 3 versus his check rating is a 2, so it's a +1 for the Bruins. So it's 11-2, but 11-2 on the skating chart is again another face-off. So it's going to be a face-off, and let's see, when he got it, it was in here. Yeah, whenever there's that change of possession, we assume he skates out to here. I think that's how, according I watched in the videos that Griffin, the designer, talked about. When it's a kick out there, they'll skate into here and then pass it. So it's going to be in the white zone here. So we're going to assume that it was intercepted right here. So that'll work there. Okay. So that would be, now there's a face-off there, so the stoppage of play. So another skate or pass. I don't, yeah, change of possession. Well, face-off is kind of like a change of possession. Let me check here. I'm not sure exactly how that works. Change of possession there. Is that really a, that's not really a change of possession. For every skating passing action, move the clock 30 seconds where shots and where there is a change of possession. It's not technically a change of possession, it's a stoppage of play. Yeah, stoppage of play. So there is, it does not advance on stoppage of play. Okay. All right. So that's it. So that's a face-off there. So now we have a face-off again. So we'll put these back up here since nobody has the puck now. So we'll roll for the face-off. 1-5, which is the Bruins get it again. And it's going to be 5. This is the last time I'll show this one. 5 is going to be a right wing there, as you can see in the puck handler chart. So the right wing gets it for the Bruins. So Connolly will get it again. And he is going to, he's in the white zone. He's going to skate. Where should he pass? He's going to try to pass it to Krejci again. I'm going to pass it to Krejci. So it's 8 and 6. So 8 and 6 on the passing chart. 8-6 is a possible penalty here. So it's going to be 8-6, but it's going to be the defensive right wing. I mean defensive right defenseman. So it's going to be skate versus, it's odd roll, even roll, 8 versus 6. So that's a pass versus check. So his pass is a 2. Check here is a -4. So the advantage goes to Montreal there. So it's going to be -2. So it's going to be 8 and a 4 instead of 8 and a 6. So 8 and a 4 is going to be an offsides. So OF offsides. So that actually kind of worked to the Bruins' advantage there. Well, could have been a penalty on either team, so maybe not. So anyway, so we're just going to do it here again. So offside occurs in the same zone as where he was originally, and he was originally in the white, so that will be another stoppage of play there. And this time the Bruins are going to change. Actually, we'll see if they're going to change first. So 16 means line 3 is going to come on for those guys, and line 3 is going to come on for the Bruins. So now I've represented all my 3 lines, and I've made 2 line changes. So I got to make 1 more within that 10-minute period, which we got plenty of time for. So again, no time really went off the clock there because it was a stoppage of play after the face-off, so nothing really happened there. Okay, so we're going to roll again for the face-off. This time it's line 3 for both teams. So it's 8 and 3, which means another Bruins win. Face-off win. And 3 is going to be, I'm not going to show it this time, but 3 will be the puck handler chart of DL. So it's a left defenseman. So left defenseman Seidenberg will get it for the Bruins. And he has a 2 for skate and 2 for pass. So I think he is going to, we're going to have him pass it again. I like the pass. If the skater, if the, at least once. Well, I can only do once in a row. But I like to skate if the his shot is not good. His shot is only a 1. So I'm going to have him try to pass it to. On this line, the best shooter is, it's either going to be Hayes, the center, or Pasternak, the right wing. And I'm going to go with, I'm going to choose here, since I'm playing the Bruins. So I'm going to go with Hayes. I'm going to try to pass it to the center, Hayes. So it's going to be Seidenberg trying to pass it to Hayes. So 12 and 1, not a very good roll there. So pass chart is going to be 12 and 1, which is another face-off possibly. But we'll see if there's an adjustment. So it's going to be the defensive left wing. So that is going to be Emlyn. And it's a 12-1, so that is a even. So it's a pass versus check. So pass is 2 versus check is -5. Ooh, so he's a very good defender. So that is going to be a -3, so the lowest we can go is 0, so it's going to be 12-0. So 12-0 on the pass chart is a face-off again. So another face-off. So we can't seem to get it going here. So puck goes out of bounds, out of play again. We're just going to assume that. All right, so another face-off in the same place. Okay. So this time it is a 1 and an 8. So again, the Bruins win the. So Bruins are got a 4-1 advantage so far, but it'll even out as time goes on. Should anyway. So 1 and 8. So this time it's going to go to the 8, which is the center. So this time, oops, over here. So that means Hayes is going to get it. So Hayes will get the face-off after the Bruins win. And he is going to, I'm going to have him skate with it because he's their best shooter on this line. Well, tied with Pasternak. I could have him pass, but I'm going to have him skate this time. Just to mix it up a little bit. And not very good there at all, so it's a 4 and 2 on the skating. 4 and 2 is a, ooh, this is not good. 4 and 2 is a B, which is a possible breakaway for the other team. So he messed up in his skating there and lost the puck, at least an initial roll. Let's see, 4 and 2, so that's a left wing. So it's going to be against Byron here. So it's going to be his skate, which is 3, and it's an even. So again, it's pass versus check. Let me skate, sorry, oops. It's right here, 4 2, yeah, left wing. So it's going to be skate versus defend this time. Skate's the opposite on this chart. So skate versus defend. So his skate is a 3 and his defend is a 2, so it's a +1 for Hayes. So instead of 4-2, it'll be a 4-3. So that 4-3 on the skating chart is a, ooh, that's good. That ended up being an interception instead of a breakaway. So that would have been a breakaway, which would have to be for this chart. And we'll see which guy gets it. But this is a little bit better result for the Bruins. So it's a 4-3, which is a right defenseman. So Belliot will get it, and there is a time change here. So we'll move this one up to here because both teams changed here. So there's a change of possession. So now the Canadians have it. So they have it right over. Let's just say that the Bruins were going this way. So the change of possession happened right in here. Let's just say. See if we get a stick in and pull the puck out for Belliot. So Belliot has it now, and he is going to determine whether he's going to skate or pass. So 1, so he's going to skate. 1 to 8 is a skate. So he will skate with it. His skate rating is a 2. So it's a 3-5, not a very good roll for him. So 3-5 on the skate chart. It's going to be the right wing for the Bruins, which is Pasternak. And it's going to be a 3-5. 3-5. So it's going to be a left wing temporarily. It's going to get it for the Bruins. Well, we have an odd, so it's going to be skate versus check. So skate for Belliot is a 2, and check for Pasternak is a -1. So it's only it's a +1 for Belliot. So it's a 3-6. So 3-6 on the skate chart is going to be still left wing. Is going to get it for the Bruins. So the left winger comes in there and he gets the puck back. So Bolesky has it now for the Bruins. Change possession. So he moved the clock here 1. Okay, so going back and forth a little bit now. So I'm going to assume he got it over here, the Bruins guy, left wing. So I'm going to assume he got it over here. Actually, no, left wing would be over here. Doesn't have to be, but just to give a general area where it would be. Kind of a visual. All right, so now he is going to, Bolesky he is going to pass it to... I'm going to mix it up a little bit. I'm going to go to Pasternak, get him involved a little bit in the play. So, attempted pass to Pasternak. So 5-5. Low rolls here, not good. 5-5 is going to be a DL. So it's going to be probably the defender is going to left defenseman will get it. But we'll do the adjustments. So 5-5 would be pass versus defend, and it's going to be 5-5. So the center is the defender. It's pass versus defend. So 3 versus -2, so it's going to be a +1 for Bolesky, so we add 1 to the D10. So it's going to be 5-6. 5-6 on the passing chart is still the left defenseman gets it. So another change of possession. So no team seems to be able to connect here. That was the Bruins that had it there. Yes. Okay, the Bruins had it. So now so Bolesky, Deshay will get it now. So Deshay gets it, and he is going to, let's determine what he's going to do with it. So the change of possession, so we move the clock. So it's a 13, so that 13 is a pass to the best shooter. So they're all 2s on this line. So we'll go to the one with the best overall combination of skate, pass, and shot. So he's a 5 and 7. So I think it's going to be it's going to be to Andrighetto. So he's going to try to pass it to Andrighetto. So it's another low roll. So 3-4. 3-4 is going to be the right wing for the Bruins. So it's going to be Pasternak. So 3-4, 3-4. It's going to be the left wing's probably going to get it for the Bruins. So 3-4. Now we have to adjustments there. So skate versus check. So it's going to be 3 versus -1. So it's going to be a +2 now for the Montreal. So it's going to be a 3-6. So a 3-6 on the passing doesn't really help them. Still left wing is going to get it for the Bruins. So Bolesky is going to come and intercept that. So it's like a ping pong ball so far. So Bolesky is going to come and get that left wing over here. I just kind of do it because of the left and right, just to tell me who's got it here, in case I forget to mark it there. Okay, so that's a change of possession again. So there goes the time there. All right, so Bolesky gets it. Hopefully they can get a good roll here. 5-9. And I didn't say what he was going to do, but I'll go with his highest. I'm going to say that he was going to, since these guys are better shooters, I'm going to say he was going to try to pass it to Hayes. Let's just say that. Should have done that before I rolled it. But 5-9. So 5-9 on the passing. It's going to be a DL right here, and it's going to be odd pass versus defend, and it's going to be the center, so pass versus defend on the center. So the pass here is 3, and defend is 2, so it's again +1, so it's 9. 5 and 9 is as high as it can go anyway, so 5-9, and that is going to be the defensive left guy gets it here. So Emelin comes up with the steal there. DL. Right there. So I know that was a change of possession there, yeah. I think I marked that there. And kind of wish somebody would get it. Alright. So Emelin has it now, and he is going to 12, which is a pass to best shooter. Well, again, these are all 2 guys, so again, I'm going to go to Andrighetto. So we're going to try to pass to Andrighetto. There we go. 20 and a 7. So 20 and a 7. 20, a very good pass here. 27 is going to be red zone, but we have to do the adjustments. So 20 being even, pass versus check. And it's going to be the DL, so left defenseman. So it's going to be pass versus, so 2, and that was defend. And Seidenberg is a -3, so it's going to be -1, so it's going to be 20 and 6 instead of 20 and 7, which I don't think changes it. 20, yeah, it's still red zone. So it's a successful pass to Andrighetto in the red zone. Okay, and you can see there that's real small, so that would be a quick, just a reaction shot there by Andrighetto. So Andrighetto will shoot it now. So here's a shot for Andrighetto on Rask. Ooh, 18 and 2. 18 is good, but 2 not necessarily good. But it is in the red zone, so 18 and 2. So it looks like it's just going to be a save, but we'll see the adjustment. So Andrighetto is a pass, so it's going to be pass, shot versus quick. So shot is 2 versus the quick for Rask is -4, so it's going to be a -2. So that is going to be a yellow zone shot. And we'll be right back. So yellow zone rebound will determine who gets it after this. We'll be right back. Alrighty, and we're back. So it's a yellow zone after the shot. It's going to go yellow zone by, let's see, Montreal. And we're going to determine who's going to get it. So it's a 5. So that yellow zone puck handler is going to be to the right wing, which is, again, is Andrighetto. So Andrighetto has it. I'll try to speak closer to the mic. I know I've been moving around a little bit. Try to keep the voice consistent. So now it's going to be another shot in the yellow zone by Andrighetto. So he's got one shot in. And he will shoot it again. So it's 11 and 7 in the yellow zone. 11, 7. So it's going to go white zone, but let's check the... it's going to be shot versus angles. So shot for Andrighetto is against a 2, -4 is angles for Rask. That's going to be -2, so it's going to be 11 and 5 instead. And that will be a... that is going to be an icing. So that will be an icing call. I see icing on the Bruins. So there'll be a face-off. Let's just go to this end right here. Face-off right there, and the icing call by the Bruins. So that is not a change of possession, so the no time comes off. So now we'll have another face-off. And actually, hold on. Before I do that, I'm going to change the lines again. So I'm going to have the visiting team, Montreal. And that is going to go to the second line, so they're going to bring the second line out now. So we definitely had enough line changes, so nobody's going to get a penalty or anything. Which we haven't had a penalty yet. And the Bruins are going to go with their line 1. We're going to bring back out the line 1. See if we get a little advantage here. So it's going to be 10-2 on the face-off, so that would be a home team, Bruins, will get to win the face-off win. So, oh, that was 2. So 2, it means it's going to be defensive left wing. So Chara will get it now. That's good. He's a good all around. Good shot too. He has a 3 shot. And 3 skate and a 2 pass. So I'm going to skate with Chara, and he's going to break it out to here. And he's going to continue to skate. So Chara has it. So 10-7. 10-7 on the skate chart is think it's white zone, but that's barring the adjustment. So char, and it's going to be the center. So the center over here is going to be mechanic. So a 10-7 is an even roll. So 10 pass versus check. I'm sorry, skate versus check. Sorry, skate versus defend will be even. So 10-7. And then skate versus defend. So his skate is a 3. And mechanic's defend is a -3. So it's a wash. So it ends up being 10-7 still. And that 10-7 is a white zone pass. So it's seriously going to go right, a skate into here. Sorry, white zone skate into here. So he's still got it in the white zone. And now he has to pass or shoot, but it's a little far of a shot there in the white zone. So we're going to try to pass it to Marchand, our best shooter. So 13-1. So 13-1 on the pass. Right now it's a face-off. So 13-1, and that's odd. So it's going to go pass versus defend, and it's a right wing car. So pass 2 versus defend 1, so it's a +1 advantage to Chara. So it's going to be 13-2. So 13-2 on the passing chart. Is a white zone pass. So actually I should have moved it once there for that one for Chara, and then once now again for this one. So 13-2 is another white zone, so they just passed it over here to Marchand. So Marchand was still in the same zone. And I'm going to have Marchand skate with it, try to get in on the a little closer. Marchand is a great shot. He's a +5 shot. So Marchand has it now. Sorry for my hand getting in the way. Or arm. So 12-3. So Marchand is skating. So 12-3. Still white zone it looks like. But let's see if we have an advantage here. He has a skate of +5. He's also a great skater, so that's good. And it's going to be 12-3, so it's going to be defensive left defense. And it's an even, so it's going to be skate versus defend. 12-3. Skate versus defend. His defend is a -3, so it's a +2 advantage for 5 minus 3 is 2, so it's going to be a 12-5. So 12-5 is a blue zone. So he gets into the blue zone. So Marchand is in the blue zone. And since he's got such a great shot, I think I'm going to have him shoot from there. It's a little far out, but he's a 5 shooter, so I have a little bit of advantage there. So I'm going to go with that. So we're looking at the blue zone here. So we need to get at least a 16 for have the shot go in. So 16 on the, let's see what happens here. And nope, we get a 9-6. So he's shooting now. So a 9-6. Looks like it's defensive right, but we'll see. He should have an advantage here, though. So a shot is a 5, and it's going to be shot versus glove, and Condon's glove is only a 3, so it's +2 there, so it's going to be a 9 and an 8. Add 2 to that. So 9-8 is going to be a face-off inside the zone here, so that's good. So it's going to be a face-off, gets deflected out. So there's going to be a face-off now inside the zone. I think we just had one. Yeah, we had one right about here, I think it was. All right, so another face-off. They've been out like 1 minute, so I'm going to leave the Bruins line in. But they're probably going to switch, so let's see what the other team. So 13, that's 2, so they're going to leave line. Maybe not. Yeah, they'll leave line 2 in, I guess, too. So line 2 is going to stay in for them. Nah, I think they're going to try to... I think I can do it. Yeah, it's still line 2, so I'll just leave line 2 in. Another roll in line 2. Alright, so it's line 2 against line 1 still. And it'll be a face-off. So it's a 1-7, so the Bruins are getting these face-off wins, so that's good. And it's going to go to 7, though. 7 is going to be the left wing, which is good because that's Marchand. That's our best shooter again. So he gets the puck. And I'm just going to have him shoot right away off the face-off. So I believe if that's a face-off win and where the face-off's in the yellow zone, then I think he's technically in the yellow zone still. Yeah, because the face-off here was in the white and it stayed in the white. It's in the blue, it stays in the blue. So I think it's going to be the white, yellow, it stays in the same zone. So I'm going to go yellow. So it's a shot for Marchand. Ooh, that 1 isn't good though. So 17-1. So it's a yellow zone shot. 17-1. So it looks like it's going to stay in the yellow zone. So that's going to stay. Now it's shot versus angles, and angles for Condon is only a 2 for angles though. Okay. And his shot is a 5. So that's a +3. So that's going to be 17-4. So 17-4 is 1, 2, 3, 4. It's still a yellow zone though. Too bad it wasn't a little higher. I could have at least gotten a red zone. But that is going to be a yellow zone shot. So it's going to be a save by Condon. Okay, so save by Condon. And it's going to come out to the yellow zone, so we got to see who gets it. 6. So 6 is going to be again the left wing, so Marchand's going to get it again. 11-5. So he's going to take a shot from the yellow zone again. And that looks like icing. We'll see what happens after the adjustments. So after the adjustments, again it's the same. Let's see. So yellow zone, shot versus angles. Angles is 2 again, so that's +4 and +2. Actually, that's +3 you got to add to it because it's 5 versus a 3. So instead of 11-5, it'd be 11-8. So 11-8 is a blue zone. So he's going to shoot again. It's going to be saved by Condon. It's going to go to the blue zone. So we get to determine who gets it in the blue zone now. 3. So 3 is now the defensive left wing. So that's going to be Chara. So Chara gets it now. And he's going to rattle off a shot from the blue zone. 6-0. Not a very good one there. So 6-0. And it doesn't matter where it is in here. It's going to be all center. So I'm not going to even bother with the adjustment because it's going to be center no matter what. But anyway, just to do it real quick. It would be shot versus glove here in the blue zone. So Chara's shot is a 3. His glove is a -3, so that's a wash. So 6-0. 6-0 in the blue zone shot is going to be taken away by the center. So it is a successful shot since it's above the dotted line. So it's a shot on net by Chara. But it's going to be a save, and it's going to go out to the to the center. So the center now has it. Volcanic. So he's going to skate it out to the white. Now we're going to see whether he's going to pass or skate again. 13. 13 would mean pass to the best shooter. So that is going to be Carr. He's the best shooter now, so he's going to try to pass it to Carr. So there's a change of possession, so we got to move this. And now Carr, 1 and 6, not very good there. So he's going to try to pass 1. 6 is center, and these are all centers out here. So 1, 6, and just for that, we'll do the adjustment. Odd pass versus defend on the defensive right guy. So it's going to be Miller. So it's pass versus. He's already skating. Yeah. Skate versus check. So skate for him is 3 for Platanic. 3 and 3, so it's a wash there. 3 minus 3 is 0. So it's a 1, 6, which is the center. So the center now, the Bruins steals it. So Bergeron has it. So another change of possession there. And since it was a stoppage of play, I probably should have stopped this right here. Right there. Yeah. Because they don't have to change the line if there's a stoppage right there, because they get a chance to rest at the stoppage. So that kind of resets it there. I believe that's how it works. Alright, so now it's going to be a Bergeron gets it, and he's going to skate up, and he is going to, so he's going to intercept it, say right here. Bergeron now is going to skate. I think he's going to, yeah, he's going to skate and a pass of 4. I'll have him skate it up. Yeah, 3 and 4. So 3, 4, left wing, possible it's going to get it. So 3, 4, skate versus check, and it's going to be right wing. So skate is 4, check is -1. So it's going to be a +3 though for Bergeron. So it's going to be a 3, 7. So 3, 7, which is still the left wing, is going to get it for them. So another change of possession. So here we go again. So left wing is going to get it. So another change of possession. So the clock's going to move. And now the Bruins are going to, since it's a switch, change of possession, the defense can switch. So the Bruins are going to go back to their second line on the switch. Okay. And now Eller is going to take it back up, and he is going to, let's see, 12, which is going to be a pass the best shooter. Again, it's going to be Carr. So you're going to try to pass it to Carr. So 13 and 1. Keep getting the low ones on this. 13-1 on the pass to Carr. 13-1. It's going to be the right winger for the Bruins, and that's going to be a face-off there. Connolly is going to go up against him, so 13-1. And it's going to be skate versus check. So it's going to be 3 versus -2, so it's going to be +1. So 13 and 2 now. So 13 and 2 on the pass is a successful pass in the white zone. So it's going to go up to the other part of the white zone. But now Carr is going to have it there. Okay, so Carr's got it. So that's a successful pass, so the time's going to go. Okay. And that is a 1-5. Oh, let's see. I actually have to roll this. So that 1 is going to go to what he's going to do with it. He's going to skate with it. Since he's in the white zone still, he's still going to skate with it. So now we'll go with skate. So 9-6. 9-6. Still in the white zone, according to this, but the defense is going to be right wing. So it's going to be Conley again. And it's going to be a skate versus check. So it's going to be 3 versus -2. So it's going to be a +1 advantage to Carr. So it's going to be good. This is going to be a 9-7. So 9-7 on the. It was a skate, right? Yeah. 9-7 on the skate. White zone. So he's still in the white zone. He's skating around here, skating around over this side. Still has it. And now he's got to pass it because he already skated. 4, no, can't go with that. 7, no, can't go with that. It's got to be at least an 8. No. 20. There we go. So he's going to skate or pass to the best shooter, whichever rating is higher. So he already skated though, so he can't skate again. So he's got to pass to the best shooter. And since he was the best shooter here, he's either got to pass it to Eller, Plekanec, or Petrie. Let's see which is the best offensive guy here. 3, 4, 2. Looks like the higher numbers are Plekanec. So Plekanec will get it. He's going to try to pass it to Plekanec. So let's see what happened here. Did he... that was a successful one, so that's going to go down 1 more. Okay. So 12-3. So he tries to pass it to Plekanec. 12-3. It's going to be again white zone. Can't seem to get it in there. But we'll see if there's any adjustments. So it's even this time. So it's skate versus defend. Oh, sorry. Here. Even. Sorry. Pass versus check. 12-3. It's defensive left wing. Krug. Pass versus check. So pass is 2 and check is -2. So that's a wash. So 12-3. Again, it's still the white zone. So they keep passing it around here. They can't seem to penetrate the into the Bruin zone. Okay, so now after this one, I'm going to have to. That's 3 minutes there. So I think they got one more play though. So still in the white zone. So that is a pass to the best shooter. And the best shooter. Wait, did he pass? No, he passed it to Plekanec. Okay, so now he can pass it back to Carr. So they keep passing it back and forth, but can't seem to get in. 18-8. Ooh, that's a good one. So 18-8, passing it again. 18-8. And that's going to be a successful pass into the red zone. So 18-8 means it's a pass versus check. And it's going to be against the left winger. It's going to be Spooner. Pass versus check. So +4, -2. So +2. So they get an advantage of 18-10. That's a really good chance here. That's going to be successful. That's going to be a red zone. Yep. So they pass it to Carr, their best shooter again, in the red zone. And he is going to shoot it just in time because he just wanted to hit that 3-minute thing. So 7-3. 7-3. This is going to be a shot in the red zone. So 7-3. So it's going to be the right winger. Let's check in the adjustments here. Shot versus quick. So shot is 3 versus quick for Rask is 4. So it's going to be -1. So it's going to be 7-2. 7-2 is still the right wing gets it for the Bruins. So it's going to be a successful shot on net by Carr. Rask will make the save, and it's going to go out to the right winger, Connolly. All right, and now since that's a 3-minute mark, change of possession here. They're going to have to roll to get their guys off the ice. So 1, it's going to go back to line 1 for Montreal. Okay, you can get rid of this here. Put that right up there. Okay, and again, we're over an hour here. I know this is going real slow. We haven't even played a half a period yet, but it will go faster once we get it going. So we'll try just to do it a little faster if possible. Okay, so now they get line there. We still got our line 2 out, so they can switch because we're on offense now with Connolly taking it back up. So 1-3, not very good there. So 1-3. And he is gonna, yeah, I'll have him skate there. So he'll skate it up here. So he'll continue to skate because he's got a better skate. So 3-1. 3-1. It's the right wing against the right wing. Ooh, possible breakaway here. So it's going to be a skate versus check. So 3 minus 2, so that's +1. So 3-2, which isn't much better. 3-2. Still going to be a breakaway for the other team. So that's a change of possession. And now, see which player gets it for the Canadiens. So 6. It means the left winger, Pacioretty, gets it. Oh, wait a second here. No, that's right. Yep. Pacioretty gets it. And now the Bruins are going to do a line change. So I'm going to go with line 3. Line 1 just got used a little while ago, for a while. So line 3 will get it. And Pacioretty is going to take it up. So he is going to see what he's going to do with it. 5, he's going to skate with it. So he'll skate it up. So he steals it from it right here. 15-7. So that should be a good skate up. 15-7. Looks like it's going to be the yellow zone, but it's going to be odd. So it's skate versus check against the center, Hayes. So skate 5 versus check 3. So it's +2. So it's going to be 15-9. So it's definitely, that could be even better. 15-9. No, it's still yellow zone now, not quite red zone yet. So it's still yellow zone. So he's going to skate it into the yellow zone. Advance the clock. And he's going to shoot now. Since he's already in the yellow zone, he's got a shot of 4. Actually, all three of the front line have +4, so a very good line. 1-5. 1-5. Looks like the center is going to shot here. 1 yellow zone, yep. Yellow zone. 1-5. And it's going to be shot versus angles. So 4 versus angles for Rask is minus, so it's a wash. So 1-5. So that means the center shot is not on net because it's below this line, so it's like a wide shot. And the center, Hayes is going to come back up with it. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Since it's below here, it's shot versus defender. So Hayes is the defender. Yeah, because you look at this opposing player key right here. When it's like this, when it's below that. So it's his key is the defense center. Depends upon what position they're at. So, yeah, he'll be the key there. And it's going to be his shot versus, it's going to be 4 versus his defend, which is 3. So it's still +1. So it's going to be 1-6. And that 1-6 on the yellow is still the center. So he's going to come back up with it. He's going to steal it from him, basically. So Hayes comes up with the steal. Change of possession. Okay. So he's going to skate it up. And Hayes is going to... He's going to pass it to... Oh, I'm going to have him skate it up again. Skate. Ugh. 2-5. Not getting good rolls here. So 2-5 on the skating. 2-5. So it's going to be right wing. DL. So Markov. Skate versus defend. So it's going to be 3 versus -5. Wow, he's good. So it's going to be -2, so it's going to be 2-3. And 2-3 on the skating thing is right wing is going to get it. So the right wing is going to get it. So Gallagher is going to come up with it. Change possession. Time goes down. Okay, and now the Bruins are going to change lines again. So they're going to put out their one line. Oh man, if that would have been higher, that would have been good. So 18-0 though. So 18-0 for Gallagher, and 18-0 is. Well, first I gotta use that 18 for the what he's gonna do with it. So that would be a pass, skate or pass to the best shooter. So he's a skate or passing is 4 and 4. They're both tied. So what I'll do here is if they're both tied right here, is I'll go odd for the top skate and even for pass on this 10. So he's gonna be a skater. So he's gonna skate it up. Gallagher is gonna skate it up. 8 and 7. 8 and 7. There's a white zone. So 8 and 7. That's gonna be left winger. So Marchand. So 8. That's going to be skate versus defend. So skate 4 versus defend 3. So it's +1. So 8 and 8. 8 and 8 on the skate. That's going to be white zone. So he just passes it. He skates. Alright, he's going to skate up to 8 8. 8 8. Yeah, still white zone. 8 8. It's actually skate versus defend. So skate 4. Yeah, that's what I said. Okay. So he's going to pass into there. Ooh, actually, it's this way because they're going with it. Gallagher is. And as I forget who has the puck, I got to maybe make a little differentiation in the puck about which one's the offense and which one's the defense, because it goes back and forth. Sometimes it gets a little confusing. All right. So, Gallagher passed it one. Oh, yeah. He's got to just roll this one now. Because he skated it once, so he can't skate it again. So it's got to be a pass this time. 1, no. 9. So that 9 is a pass to the right wing. which he is the right wing, so that won't work. 14. Pass to the best shooter. So again, there's 2 4s in here. So we're going to go with Pacioretty because he's got a higher skate there. He's higher overall in offensive stats. So Pacioretty is going to have it. He's going to try to pass it to him. So we're going to go with the passing. And that was a successful skate, so we move the clock. 7-4. So a 7-4 now. Gallagher, let's see, 7-4 he's passing. 7-4. I think it's going to be an possible offsides. But that's going to be an odd, so it's going to be pass versus defend against the defensive right wing. I mean defensive right defense. So pass versus skate. No. Pass versus defend. So pass is 4. Defend is 4. Oh, that's good. So it's wash. So 7-4 is going to be an offsides. So there'll be an offsides. So they'll be outside the blue line here. They're trying to get into the blue line, and it was offside. So there'll be a face-off there. So let's see if Montreal is going to change their line. 14, which is line 2. So they're going to go with this second line. Bruins are going to go back to this second line too. So move this back up here. Okay. All right. Take a little breather. Face off. So 6, the Bruins get it. So the Bruins win another face off. They're dominating 7 to just 1. Wow, in face offs. But that can even itself quick. Bruins were way ahead in the game I played too, and they ended up getting almost 50-50 at the end of the game. So 6-5, so that means the right wing is going to get it for the Bruins. So the right winger, Connolly, gets it. He's going to skate it up. 14-8. So 14-8 on the skating chart. 14-8. Yellow zone, but it's going to be up against the left winger. And since it's even, skate versus defend. So 3 versus -2, so it's going to be +1 for Connolly. So it's going to be 14-9. So that should be successful. Skate 14-9 goes into the yellow zone. So he's going to skate it all the way up into the yellow zone. And he is going to shoot it on net. Connolly is. He's only got a shot at 2, but he's already there, so might as well chance it, see if we get a rebound. So that's a successful one again. Ooh, 19-4. He's shooting it from the yellow. And so 19-4 is a red zone, but we'll see if there's an adjustment here. He's not a very good shot, though, unfortunately. So it's going to be 2 for Connolly versus the angles. Oh, and he's only a -2 for the angles. It's too bad he wasn't a little bit better shot. That would have been a goal. But 19-4 is another red zone, so it's a rebound. So Connolly shoots it, and there's a rebound. So the rebound goes out, and let's see who gets it. So 5 is going to be the right winger. So Carr will get it. Ooh, he's our best shooter on that line, so that's good. So he's going to take a shot from the yellow zone. 16-1. Wish that 1 was a little higher. 16-1. Right now it's blue zone. Well, let's see what the adjustment is. So Connolly is, again, it's going to be a shot versus angles, and his angles is only a 2. And his shot is a 3. Oh, wait a second. I did the wrong thing on here. It was the right wing, so that's right there for him. Yeah, Connolly does get it, right wing. So that should be Connolly, not Carr. But 2 and 2, that's a wash. So 16 and 1. The yellow zone. So it's going to go out to the blue zone now. So it's going to go out back to the blue zone. So Connolly gets a halfway decent shot on. It doesn't go anywhere. Kicks back out to the blue, and let's see who's going to get it for the Bruins. Again, no time comes off the clock. So a 7. So the left winger now is going to get it. Spooner's going to get it. And he's not much. He's only a 2-shot also. 17 and 5 from the blue zone though. 17 and 5. That's a yellow zone though. But we'll see the adjustment though. And this is going to be shot versus glove. His glove's a 3. And his shot is only a 2, though, so it's going to be a -1. I mean, -3 was his glove. That's going to be -1, so it's going to be 17 and 4. So again, that's kicked out back to, so it deflects out again to the blue zone. So they're getting pressure on it. They just can't seem to get it in. And we'll see who gets it. So a 6. That's going to be the left winger. So it's going to go stay with Spooner. He's going to get another shot. 15 and 2. The yellow zone. 15 and 2. Blue zone again. And again, that's going to be the... Oh, sorry. 15 and 2. Blue zone. It's going to be a possible icing. So let's see what the adjustment is. Again, I think that's a minus. Shot versus glove. Glove 3. Shot 2. Yeah, so it's going to be -1. So 15-2. 15-1. So it'll be a face-off. Whew. So after all that, covers up. Condon does. After that, onrush of Bruins shots and nothing can land though. So we have a face-off again. So that line is going to be tired out. So we're going to bring out the number 1 line again for the Bruins, and we'll see what the. Actually, I gotta let them choose. I'm gonna go with the 1 line regardless. But 15, that is line. Yeah, I don't want to leave line 2 out there. 14, it's still line 2. 17, that's line 3. So they're going to bring out their 3rd line. That's the Bruins' first line. All right. Whew. 13 and 2. So that's going to be a win for the Canadians. They win a face-off. Win the second face-off win. And it's going to be the left defenseman. So Emelin will get it. Let's see what he'll do with it. 20. So he's going to skate her pass to the best shooter. Which in this case, it's going to be... Looks like it's going to be Andrew Gatto. He's the best one they got. Actually, no. Overall, he's got the better stats. Descharnay. Descharnay will get the pass. Well, he's going to try to pass it to Descharnay. So it's going to be a pass attempt. So that was a... Oh, sorry. The face-off is over here. They'll skate it out to here. Then now they'll try to pass it. So 16 and 6. 16 and 6 is a yellow zone pass. Completion, it looks like. But that's going to be a pass versus check. And it's going to be the center for the Bruins. Bergeron. So 16 and 6, so it's going to be pass versus check. So pass is 2, and check is -2, so it's a wash there. So still going to be successful into the 16-6. So it's a yellow zone pass. Shoot. 2. Descharnay. And he's going to shoot it. 15 and 7. That could be it. 15 and 7 for Descharnais from the yellow zone. 15 and 7 might not be enough. Yellow zone again, it looks like. See, the adjustment here is going to be shot versus angle. So his shot is a 2 versus the angles of -4, so it's -2, so it's 15 and 5. Yeah, it still looks like it's yellow zone though. So yellow zone. So it kicks back out after the shot. So he misses his second shot, well, attempt. And let's see who gets it. It's going to be kicked out to number 9, which is the center. So the center, he'll get it back for another shot. So it's a 6-9. So 6-9 shot from the yellow zone. I think this might be a face-off here, and it's going to be shot versus angles again. So that's 2 minus, yeah, -2 again. So it's going to be 6, 7. 6 and 7. Oh, looks like the Bruins are going to get it. So change of possession. So DL. So it's going to be Chara will get it. And I'm going to have him skate it out. So he'll skate it out. 6-8. So skate out. 6-8. Possible penalty here. So it's going to be the defensive left guy for these guys. Left defenseman. And that was 6 and 8. Okay, there. So it's going to be skate versus defend, and skate is 3 versus defend is -3, so wash. So 6 and 8. It's going to be a pot. Okay, we have our first penalty here, possibly. So what we do with the penalty is we go over to the penalty shot. So a 0 to 4 will be the offense winning it on the 10-sided die, and 5 to 9 will be on the defense. So it's a 4, so it's going to be on the offense, so that will cause a stoppage of play, because it's on the offense. And it's going to be a 6. So 6, temporarily, it's charging against Chara. So Chara is going to get charging, but let's check in here. Bruins penalty is a +1, so it goes up 1. So instead of a 6, it's a 7. So it's going to be tripping. So Chara is going to get, not necessarily Chara. But go with the highest checker. So it would be a 2-minute penalty on the Bruins. And you got check your highest check rating. So -4 seems to be the highest. And Chara and Marchand are tied. But now we're going to be on a power play, a penalty kill now. So Chara overall is the better penalty killer because he's got a -4. Check and defend is -4, -4, and he's only -4 and a -3. So the penalty is going to be a tripping on Marchand. So, all right. So I'm going to pause it for a second and set up the penalty, and I'll show you what you do because that takes a little bit. All right, and we're back. We got this all set up now. So the power play, which is, I think, right here. It might have been right here. Anyway, just because there's a penalty on the Bruins. Yeah. So it's going to be the power play for Montreal now. It's going to be 2 minutes, so we're just going to set it up. 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. It'll end right there. 2 minutes for tripping on Marchand. So it's going to be most of the middle line, the line 1, it's going to be Pacioretty, Galchenyuk, Gallagher, Subban on the right defenseman, and Petrie on the left defenseman. That gets set up by the best shooters, which are these guys are all +4s, and then for the defense, this guy's get the best shot for the defenseman, so +2. And then all these other guys are tied with a shot of 1, but I went with Subban because he's a +5 passer and a good skater too. Put the +5 there. I kind of went to that. He's by far the best passer. So that's what I went with there for the Bruins penalty kill. I went with Bolesky because you look at check and defend, the highest ones there. He's altogether a -8 with check and defend. And then Hayes, -6 with check and defend center. And then 2 defensemen, McQuaid, -8 there. And Chara, -8 there. These guys are close, but not quite. So, and you have to pick the 1 left defenseman, 1 right defenseman. So that's it right there. So that'll be for the whole 2 minutes. So we will have the face-off outside of the Bruins zone. I'm sorry, over here actually, outside out of the Boston zone. So 12 and 6. So 12 will go for the Montreal will win the face-off. And 6, which means the left winger gets it. So it's going to be Pacioretty. Pacioretty gets it. And he is going to, so he'll get it in here. 14. He is going to pass to the best shooter. Well, they're all like best shooters. So other than him, this top stat guy is Gallagher. So Gallagher is going to try to attempt to pass it to Gallagher. So it's going to be 10-6. And another thing too is that the team on the power play gets a +2 to the D20 rolls, and the penalty killing team gets a -2 to the D20 rolls. So this will be, instead of a 10-6, it's going to be a 12-6 on the pass. So 12-6, going to be a blue zone pass, but defensive lineman is going to get it. So, I mean, defensive left defenseman. So it's going to be Chara. So Chara will be the defender. And 12-6, and it's going to be even, so it's pass versus check. So it's going to be 4 versus check, which is -4, so it's a wash there. So it's still 10-12-6. So it's going to be a pass to the blue zone to Gallagher. So they're in the blue zone here. So Gallagher, now they're going to shoot. Actually, in the blue zone, they don't have to shoot. That's right. So the blue zone. No, they do shoot in the blue zone on the power play. So they will shoot. So Gallagher is going to shoot now. It was a successful pass, so 30 seconds. So 13-5. It makes that a 15-5. So he's shooting from the blue zone, 15-5. So the shot is going to go on, but let's see the adjustment. So it's going to be shot versus glove. So his shot is, Gallagher's shot is a +4 versus glove, which is only 3, so it's a +1. So it's going to be 13-6 from the yellow zone, no, blue zone. They're 15 and 6. So again, it's going to be just a blue zone, so it's going to shoot and come in and be deflected back out. So Gallagher will put a shot on net. And see who it goes back out to. So no time comes off there. 1. So it's going to go to the right defenseman, which is Subban. So Subban will take a shot from the blue zone again. So 9-8, so it'll be 11-8. Blue zone shot, 11-8. So that's going to go to the white zone. So let's see what the difference is, though. So it's going to be, again, shot versus glove. So it's going to be 1 versus -2. So it's going to be -2. So it's going to be -2 from there. So it's going to be 11-6. And that will be a face-off. So it'll be a face-off in the zone. Okay, same lines are going to stay on. And again, since it's a face-off, it's no time comes off. All right. So 13, that means Montreal is going to get the face-off. So they're starting to come back. The face-off wins. Okay. So now 8, that means the center will get it. So that means Galchenyuk will get it. And he will shoot it because it's going to be right here still in the yellow zone. Same zone it started in. So he's going to shoot. So it'd be 12 and 7 if you add 2 to it. From the yellow zone now, though. 12 and 7. Blue zone. And it's going to be shot versus angles. So his shot is a 4. Angles is 4, so it's a wash. So it's going to be 12 and 7. So that is going to be another. It's going to go out to the blue zone. We'll see who gets it. It's going to be the left defenseman this time. So this time it will be Petry's got it. He's got a little bit better shot than Subban. Oh, 20 and 5 from the blue zone, though. You can't add any more than 20, so it's still going to be 20 and 5. He's got a shot. Definitely, if it was yellow or red, it would be in. Blue is going to be shot versus glove. His shot is a 2. Glove, it's only a -1 adjustment, so this could be a 20 and a 4 from the blue zone. 20 and 4. Oh, just misses. So it's going to be but it's going to be a red zone shot for the next guy. So that's a shot, and almost went in there for Petry. So now it'll be see who gets it in the red zone now. It's going to be close. So that 2 is going to be a left defenseman. So Petry's going to get another shot here. Gets his own rebound. Skates in and gets it. No. So it's only a 2, so it's going to be 4-3. So red zone, no. 4-3. So it is a good shot on net. He's going to make Rask going to make another great save. And the defensive right guy is going to get it. So McQuaid will come up with it. So Petry gets another shot on. This time change of possession, so we move that there. So this time McQuaid has it. And he is going to skate with it. No, he's going to pass. So he'll pass me to. So instead of a 10-5, since they're on a shorthanded, it's an 8-5. So that 8-5 passing is going to be 8-5. Possible penalty here. Check the adjustment. So his pass is only a 2. Defensive guy is a left winger. And it's going to be a 8-5. It's going to be even, so it's going to be pass versus check. So 4 versus McQuaid's check is 5, so it's going to be -1. So it'll be wait. No, McQuaid is the offense. So pass is 2 versus check for Pacioretty. So it's -2, so that washes. So it's going to be 8-5 again. So 8-5, whatever that result is. And that's going to be a possible penalty. Whew, man. So we'll have to see who that penalty is on. So again, we roll the D10. 3, so it's going to be on the offense. It means who has the puck right now. And that was the Bruins who had the puck. So that's not a good thing for the Bruins if this is a penalty. 2. And they have an adjustment of 1, so it's +3. So that +3, though, is no penalty. So it's no penalty. So play just keeps continuing. as they wave off the penalty. As they say it wasn't. There's an invertent whistle there, but like not a whistle, but they waved it off because of something. It was offsides that got waved off maybe. Okay, so now, so what we do is, if that gets waved off, we just do the same, go through the same play again. So 8-7 against a 6-7. So a 6-7 on the pass. Another possible penalty. And I think the same thing happened. I think that was the same roll we had last time. I think it is. So again, that's DL. Yeah, DL. No, not this time. Different guy. So DL, which is going to be Petrie. So that is going to be 6-7 on the pass. So pass versus check. So 2 and check on. Yeah, it is. Ends up cashing it out. So it's another possible penalty. Let's see what happens this time. 5. So this time it's going to be on Montreal, possibly. So a 9, and Montreal's got a penalty of 0, so it stays a 9, and that 9 is going to be a clipping. So it's a clipping penalty. It's stoppage of play. No, actually, there's no stoppage of no stoppage of play. I don't think there is, because the Bruins had the puck. You know, the Bruins had the puck, so there's no stoppage, but a delayed penalty of clipping. So a delayed clipping penalty on Montreal. So we'll try that again. So 12 and 5. So 10 and 5. Oh boy. 10 and 5. So it's white zone. So that white zone could be a possible pass there. And again, that's a wash again. We know this by now. Well, let's see what. Yeah, because it's still. Hold on. It sounds the center though. Yeah, it's the center this time. So. Oh. No, maybe it's not though. So 12 and 5. So here, check is only a 1. Pass versus check. So 2 versus check is just 1. So it's a +1 there. So it's 12. So it's 10-6. 10-6 is white zone. So successful pass to. Who's they passing it to? Oh, Hayes. That's right, Hayes. He's my best shooter, so I would definitely pass it to him. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Was he skating? No, he was passing. He was passing. So it's going to be, I just didn't call it out, but normally I would always go to my best shooter. So Hayes is going to get it in the white zone. So Hayes will have it out there. So Hayes has it now. And he is going to, I'm going to have him skate with it. So that was a, so it's still possession. We still have that delayed penalty coming on. So 19 and 5. Excellent roll there for the skating. 19, so, but it's only a 17 and 5. 17 and 5. He's going to skate into the yellow zone. So that would be a skate versus check against the right winger. So skate is 3 versus check is -2, so it's +1 for Hayes. So 19 and 6 for Hayes on the skate, and 17 and 6. This is still yellow zone. So he skates it into, Hayes skates into the yellow zone, and he is going to shoot it shorthanded. So big shot for Hayes, possible shorthanded goal attempt here. That's a good one there. So a 12 and 3 is only a 10 and 3 though. For the yellow zone, 10 and 3. So that is going to be a miss. It looks. I mean, a shot is going to go, but it's going to be saved. But that is going to be shot versus angles. So it's 3 versus angles is only 2. So it's a +1 though. So 12-4. Still a DL though, 10-4. So it's going to be a change of possession, so that will end it. Beep. And that will be blown dead there. There was a change of possession, so I did move the clock up one. And now it's going to be a 2-minute power play for the Bruins, and it's going to be Yeah, it was tripping. Just the regular tripping, 2-minute tripping, yep. So that tripping is going to go against the highest guy that was on there. Highest check rating. So, 2, 2, 1, 2. So, Subban, he was the highest check by far. Double him. So, Subban will go off with a 2-minute tripping penalty, and we'll be right back. Alrighty, we're back for the penalty. Okay, so we got 2-minute penalty on Subban for tripping. And we got our power play line set up. So this time we have Marchand, Bergeron, and Eriksson from line 1 on for our best shooters. And we have Chara from line 1 also on as our best shooter. He's also a best defender too at that position. And we have Miller, the right defenseman, as our best offensive right defenseman. Okay. And on for the Canadians, it's Gallagher from line 1, the right winger, Plekanec. They don't really have a lot of great penalty killers, but at least on the front line. Plekanec is our best there. And our defensive guys aren't bad. Emlin's a good defender. Penalty killer, I mean. And Bellieu. The Frenchman. Anyway. Alright, so here is the face-off. And we have this over here in the, I believe it was in this zone right here it happened in. As they went, that's right, the change of possession in this zone. So it's going to be an 18, which is going to be a win by the Canadians. And it's going to go to the left winger, and they don't have a left winger. So when that happens, it goes to the best. What was that? Rating is the highest. Well, in that case, it's not. I think that one we have to roll again because there is no rating for that one. So 1. So that will go to the DR, which is the right defenseman. So that one will go to Bellieu. So he'll get it. And he will. 2, he'll skate it out. So his skate is going to be and it's -2 now for them. So, well, that's as far as it can go. 1 is the lowest. So 1-8. So 1-8 on the skate is going to be this defensive right guy. So it's going to be, right defenseman. So it will be Miller. And it's going to be a skate versus check. So skate on Bellieu. His skate is a 2. And Miller's check is a -3. So it's going to be -1. So it's going to be a 1-7. Which is still going to be a center. The center, Bergeron will get it. There's a turnover there. So Bergeron now has it. And he is going to pass it to Marchand. So he is in the white zone still, somewhere in the white zone there. He's going to try to pass it to Marchand. And it's going to be a 9-6 or 11-6. 11-6 on the pass. 11-6. It's going to be a white zone one, it looks like. So, but that's going to be against the right defenseman, so Bellieu. And it's 11-6, so that is going to be pass versus defend. So that will be a 4 versus Bellew defend 3. So it's going to be a +1, so it's going to be an 11-7. So 11-7 on the pass. It's got to be into the blue zone. Yep, blue zone. So he'll pass it to Marchand in the blue zone. And Marchand will shoot from the blue zone. So that's going to be time there again. So Marchand's going to shoot it. So it's going to be an 8-7. It would be a 10-7, so not much of a chance there. 10-7. Potential face-off, but it's going to be a shot versus glove, and his glove is a 3, so 5 minus 3 is +2, so it's going to be a 10-9. So 10, oh, 10-9. So it's going to be a shot. It's going to come out to the white zone. So let's see who gets it. So 6. It's going to be a left winger. So Marchand's going to get it again in the white zone. It's going to track it down in the white zone. And this time he is in the white zone, so he's a ways out there. So he is going to skate it in. Not very good there. So it's going to be a 3-3. 3-3. Left wing there, and it's going to be against the right winger. So against Gallagher. And skate versus check. So his skate is a Marchand. 5 versus, is it check? Yes. So it'll be a +3 though. So it's going to be 3-6. So 3-6 on the skating. It's going to be an offside. So he's going to try to skate it in, and it's going to be offside, so we're going to bring it back to the white zone there. So there's no change of possession. It's not a skate or a pass again, so no time is going to come off the clock there, I believe. Okay. So stoppage of play, though. So going to roll for the face-off. So Montreal will get it again. See, Montreal is coming back, though. They're almost even now. Actually, they're ahead of the Bruins. Ooh, hold on. Yeah, they just won behind. No, they're tied with the Bruins now. All right. Whew. Definitely a lot more work than doing it on the computer. Well, I'll get used to it. It's taking a lot longer than it probably will. Okay, so now we have a face-off there. Ooh, I didn't see what that other roll was. Anyway, I just re-roll that. So 4. So that Montreal gets it, and a 4 is going to be a right winger. So Gallagher will get it. So Gallagher has it now, and he is going to pass to the left winger. So he's going to, there is no left winger, so he'll pass. So I'll roll that one again. Yeah, I roll that one again. 5, so he'll skate it up. There's no left winger there. Yep. So left winger. So what is it? 5. Oh, skate. He's a skate now. All right, so he's going to skate. So 2-5. So it's a 0-5, but 2 is the lowest he can go. So we'll just bring it down to. We'll just go down 1. So 1-5. That's the lowest we can go. Skating 1-5, that's the center, and it's going to be the DR, which is the Miller. It's going to be skate versus check because it's odd. So skate. Versus check. Check is a nice 3, skate 4, so it's +1 for Gallagher. So it's going to be a 1-5, 1-6. Which is still going to be gotten by the center. So the center, Bergeron will get it again. Change of play there. So only 30 seconds left now in the power play. Bruins have it. And it's going to be over here in the white zone. So he is going to, Bergeron's going to try to pass it again to Marchand. Ugh. So it's going to be a 3-3. So passing is 3-3. Left winger. That's going to be the right wing. So 3-3 by Bergeron. So it's going to be a pass versus defend. So pass 4 versus defend, which is -3. So it's +1. So it's going to be 3-4. 3-4 is still going to be the left winger. So the left winger, there is no left winger. So the guy with the next highest stats is going to be I guess we'll give it to the center. The center guy is probably the next guy that's going to get it. So we'll give it to the center. Yeah, I think that's what Griff meant by doing that. Next highest guy. So Plekanec will get it. And that will be the end of the power play there. So that's the end there. And they have it. So the Bruins are going to come off with their set here. For now, we're just going to bring Subban back out. I'll just put this guy for him, even though the Bruins don't need that. So for now, there'll be 2 defensive right guys because they haven't had a chance to play. But we're going to switch our lines, and we had mostly the first line there, so we're going to switch it to our second line. Okay, so we can make a change because they have the puck now, and the penalty's over. 2.5 minutes left in the period, or 3 minutes left in the period. 1-0 Montreal lead still. Okay, so now let's see what they're going to do with it. So 1 is going to be skate, so Plekanec is going to skate with it. 18-7, so that's good. 18-7 against the left winger. So Spooner. 18-7. Red zone. So that red zone is going to be there, but that's going to be 18-7. So that's skate versus defend. So skate, which is 3 for Plekanec, versus defend, which is -2. So it's going to be +1. So it's going to be 18-8. And that helps there, 18-8. And that's going to be into the red zone. Ooh. So a successful pass into the red zone. Get this to stop. Pass into the red zone here. 30 seconds come off. And he skates in. So he is going to shoot now. Not their best shooter, but they'll attempt a shot in the red zone. So 7-6. 7-6 will be a right wing could get it for the Bruins. But let's see what happens here. 7-6. And it's going to be shot versus quick. So shot. It's going to be a 2 versus quick is 4. So it's -2. So it's even worse. So 7-4. And that will be up the right wing still. So the right wing for the Bruins gets it. So it's going to be Ooh, this is on this line. That's right. So Connolly will get it. And now they're going to switch their lines now that the Bruins got it. Change of possession. Yeah, that was the change. Okay. I moved the clock there. I think I did anyway. So they're going to change. 11, which is the second line now. The full second line. All right, so they have it now. Oh, they're on defense. The whole line. Oh, it was only Plekanec from that one. Okay. Bruins' third line still has it there. I think we're good to the end of the period, so I'm not going to bother with that. Okay. So now Connolly has it for the Bruins. And he will skate it up. He is now over here. Skating it up. 20 and 5. 20 and 5. So that's a red zone. So he's skating it. So it's going to be against the defensive left guy. So that's going to be left defenseman, which is Petrie. So 25. So that's even skate versus defend. So 3 versus -3. So that's a wash. So 20 and 5. 20 and 5 red zone. So he's going to skate it all the way into the red zone. And he will shoot. Might as well. That's a successful skate there. 5 and 7. DL, and that's going to be a shot versus quick. So it's -3, so it is a -1. So it's going to be 5 and 6. That's going to be a DL, shot on goal though, so the left defenseman will get it for the. So Petrie will end up with it. Shot by Connolly. So change of possession again. So period's winding down finally. Okay. So Petrie has it now, and he is going to pass to the best shooter, which is going to be Carr. So he's going to try to pass the Carr, attempt to pass the Carr. 7-7. Possible penalty here. 7-7. It's going to be defensive right defenseman, Miller. Odd, so it's going to be skate versus. That's a pass. 7-7. Right defenseman still, yeah. So it's going to be skate versus check. Right. Pass versus defend. It's going to be pass, which is 2 versus defend, which is -2, so that's a wash. So 7-7. And another penalty, possibly. So let's roll the penalty to see what that is. So Montreal's on offense here. So 0. It's going to be on Montreal. And it's going to be a 5, which is roughing. However, there's an adjustment here. Nothing. So it's 5. So it's going to be a 2-minute roughing on Patterson. So Patterson gets it. 2-minute roughing. The Bruins be on their second power play with a minute, say a minute and a half left in. So they have a minute and a half now. So they have 30 more seconds going into the next period. So it's going to go all the way up to 2, 3, actually a minute, full minute into it, right up to here. All right. So and that will be. That's right here. I think it was. That's one. It's in here somewhere. Okay. All right. So I'll be right back. All right, final minute and a half. Set up for the penalty now for the power play for the Bruins. Second of the day. So here's the face-off. That's going to be won by Montreal again. Keep marking the Bruins face-offs back. So yeah, not a stat you have to keep, but I like to. Okay, so now, oh man, I missed that last one. So roll this one again. So 5. Getting a little tired here. So right wing, we'll get it from Montreal. So the right wing is going to be Gallagher. So Gallagher will get the face-off win. And he is the right winger, so we'll leave it there. And he is going to attempt to pass the best shooter. He was the best shooter, so after him it's going to be Plekanec. Is a 2. So it's going to try to pass to Plekanec. 15-0, so that gets adjusted 13-0. 13-0, so that's a face-off possibly. And that is going to be with the right winger, so that is going to be on Eriksson. So that is an odd, so it's pass versus defend, and he's a -3 defend. So 4 minus 3 is a +1, so it's going to be 15-1. Which is still going to be 13-1, sorry. 13-1. So that will be a face-off. So it's a face-off outside the Bruin zone. Okay. So nothing happened there because it wasn't complete. Another face-off. Ooh, 19-7, so that's going to be another Montreal win. This time 7 is a left winger, so there is no left winger. So the next highest stat guy is it's going to be Plekanec. So Plekanec will get the win. I guess that's how it works on there. Okay, so Plekanec gets it. And he'll try to skate it in. Well, let's see what he does. He is in that's the white zone there. So he's not going to shoot. So 6. And that's going to be a skate, so he's going to try to skate it in. He's going to skate a +3. Ooh, 20-0 though. Ugh. One of them is good and one of them is bad. So 20-0 in the skating. So 20-0 against the defensive against Chara. And that's going to be skate versus defend. So defend -4. That's what makes Chara so tough. So Plekanec. 3 versus -4, so that's going to be -1, so it's going to be 20-0. Stay at 20-0. So it's going to be in the blue zone. He is going to get into the blue zone though, so it's going to be successful. Okay, so that's going to be another there. Last minute of play. So he's in the blue zone, so he's going to shoot because he's in the blue zone. I think that's... penalty kill, so no, he's going to skate because he's penalty kill. So he's going to skate. Oh no, he can't because he just skated right there. So I think he's got to skate or pass. So he is going to try to, let's see what he's going to do here. 7, no, he can't skate again. Can't skate again. 13. So he's going to pass to the best shooter, which again, it was himself. No, I'm sorry, it'll be... Gallagher. He'll pass over to try to pass over to Gallagher. So Plekanec is going to try to pass over to Gallagher. 11-1. So no, I didn't make the adjustment last time, did I? I don't think I did. Yeah, it would have only been yellow zone last time, but I mean, no, it still would have been blue because the 18 and 0 didn't make a difference. So, okay, so it doesn't affect it. It was 20 and 0, and it was supposed to be 18 and 0. But okay, so now it's going to be a 9 and 1. So 9 and 1 on the pass chart. And the right wing this time is going to be involved, so it's going to be Eriksson. So 9 and 1. It's going to be left defenseman. Let's find out what the difference is here, though. It's going to be pass versus defend. So it's going to be pass is 4, defend is -3, so it's going to be +1. So it's going to be 9 and 1 now. Oh, 9 and 2, actually. Yeah, so that'll be offsides. So it's going to be offsides. So it's going to be back here. Okay. All right, another face-off. 5 and 7. The Bruins get it now, though, so that's good. The Bruins won a face-off. So the Bruins win that face-off, and it's going to... Was that 7? That was 7 there. So that 7 is going to be for the left wing. So it's going to be Marchand is going to get it. Good, the best shooter. And he is going to... I'm going to have him skate it up. Oh, 18 and 3, so 20 and 3 as we are on the penalty here. So 20 and 3 skating. He's going to skate it. Looks like the yellow zone. He might get an advantage here too, though. 20 and 3, so it's going to be skate versus defend on the left defenseman, Emelin. -3, so +2 will gain there, so it's going to be a 20 and 5. 25. So he is going to skate it into the red zone. Marchand right there, and Marchand is going to shoot. Come on, Marchand. It's going to be successful there. This might be the last. This will be the last possession here. 20 and 2. And Marchand will get in, not an advantage there, but I think he's going to get a goal. So 20 and 2 will be a shot versus quick. So shot is 5. Quick is only 3, so it's +2 to that. So it's going to be 24. 22 would have worked, but 20 and 4 will be a goal. So a goal for Marchand at the last second there. Boom. So a power play goal for the Bruins and tied it up at 1 after 1. I know it's been a long period there, so I'm going to end it here real quick. But, yeah, so that was an exciting period there. Not much scoring, but a lot of back and forth. But as we get it down, we'll get faster at it. So thank you for joining me. It's me, Eric from High Ground Gaming, and we will join you in period 2. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye.